Hey everybody, Koosemose here. We are playing a brand new game. We are playing Slay the Spire. So I've actually had this for about a month and been playing at a positively gross amount. Actually, 144 hours, so literally a gross amount. We are on the beta, so if anybody does play and things are a little bit different or weird, it would be due to the beta. So, for those who are not familiar with the game, first off, let's go ahead and hit play. I have unlocked everything, so there won't be any unlocking due. This is not available yet in the early access in general. So yes, this is early access, and it is also, I'm running the beta. So things may go awry. But, as of now, we have two characters. We have the Ironclad, which is kind of your tanky fighter type. And you've got the Silent, which is kind of your thievy, roguish assassin type. And this is, at its core, a deck building game. So we've got this giant eldritch whale thing. And we've got a few options. I think I would like to upgrade a card first. Explain what these do once we get to them, to actually using things. But yeah, we have this kind of path to go along. And enemies have different abilities. It tells us up here what they're doing. So this one is attacking for 6. As is this one. Ha. Well, I think I can actually eliminate one. So let's take down the easiest just to be sure. And we're going to take 6 damage. So yeah, it's kind of a roguelike. You can choose your path to a degree. You always have to be going forwards. And these guys also have this, you saw it before, but the curl up when it takes an attack. Curls up, gets attack damage. It's still attacking though. So we just hit it once to pop that. And we should be able to finish him off. Now here is intended to do something strategic. Should be a negative effect on us, but we're not going to let him live long. So now for the actual deck building portion. So we get gold, we sometimes get potions. We can add a card to our deck. Blood for Blood can be nice. I'm going to skip right now. I feel it's a little too early to add any of those really meaty cards or things that require building around. So the other thing we have is relics. We start off with 1. The Ironclad has Burning Blood, which lets us heal for 6, as you can read right there. And it's really useful. It lets us constructively take damage. Go ahead and let him get 1 through so we can deal 6 on him. And it'll probably continue this trend where appropriate. Such as there, we got a Bastion, which makes him vulnerable for 3 turns. It normally is 2, but we upgraded it, so it is, you know what, I could not have quite killed him. You saw those hit for a bit more than they usually would. So we've taken a little bit more damage than we can heal in total. However, he is dead. And more gold. Okay, what are we looking at card-wise? Dual wield is usually pretty nice. It can be a little hard to try to figure out what is kind of an appropriate card to start with. Okay, we can eliminate 1. I think it's the best bet because we can't really do much in blocking. We do have a potion. I don't think we want to use right now, as odd as it may sound. Because I would like to get maximum use out of this potion. It's basically 12 temporary hit points. And I don't really say much about the blocking, but it's basically temporary hit points. So, he'll deal 7 damage, he'll hit the shield, the block, and I will take none, leaving me 3 left over, but at the end of the round it expires. Boom. There you see it break apart. And I think as long as we've got enough defense to handle him, we'll just slow play him. There are more aggressive builds, but we're also pretty early on. And right now the dual wield is mostly, honestly, kind of a dead card for us. Oh, seeing red is very nice. So is Havoc. A lot of good cards there. Now this fight tends to be a bit rough, and we will almost certainly be taking a fair bit of damage because he just constantly attacks. For 10, which is really hard to get damage through, to be quite honest with you. However, this will help us block some, and we didn't really even need the defense because we had enough to kill him. And he saw he's still in the gold, we got it back. It is wonderful. You play an attack, gain 4 block, double your... Exhume is almost always good because, well, once we upgrade it, which we'll see again here in a bit, let's get money for taking damage. So we hit a campfire. Base, you can choose to rest, healing 30% of your HP, so 24, it's way more than we need, or we can smith to upgrade a card, which we started off with one of our cards upgraded. I think I'll go ahead and upgrade Seeing Red. And now we have an elite fight. This guy is a gigantic pain. I mean, we don't have much else to do. I'm going to go ahead. I did that wrong, didn't I? Yeah, I just wasted that. That was dumb. The card can only duplicate attacks and powers. I was all like, oh hey, I can duplicate whatever I please. No, you've got to read the cards, pay attention to what you're doing, which I was not there. Problem is, that was actually my plan from the start. So you're going to deal 18. I think now it's time to take this. You want to minimize the amount of time you spend with full potions, because if you get a potion and don't have room for it, you either have to dump one, which, you know, is a wasted potion, which could be helping you. So, you know, kind of a lost opportunity there. Alright, so he... Ugh, that is atrocious. You know, we're going to go ahead and... I mean, maybe I shouldn't have taken that then. I should have taken it earlier if I was going to take it. That was a regen potion. I am doing this a little quick, but it's 3 hit points at the end of each turn for 5 turns. And he dropped our dex and strength, so we block for less and we attack for less. You can see these do 5 now instead of 6. But if you look at updates to 7 because he is still vulnerable. And yeah, we're going to take some nasty hits off of this. Hopefully, though, we can kind of recover through enough. And I really think it's in our best benefit to just hammer him down as hard as we can. If we get 3 attacks next turn, which we can probably not get. Maybe. If we get bash and a strike, that'll do it. That hits for 13, and that hits for 7. Okay. But we're down to 21 after healing. Anchor, so good. Starting combat with 10 block. I think... Barricade is so iffy. Alright. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. And we get ourselves another relic here. Pin Nib. Another very nice one. Every 10th attack deals double damage. So if we're smart about things... excuse me. If we're smart about things and actually kind of time our attacks... Now this one is a question mark. It's an event. We can heal, which should be nice, or we can get a relic. Relics are hard to come by. And that's a good one. Every 3 turns, gain energy. So we hit this. We can upgrade again. We'll make Exhume free. So basically, Exhume is kind of like having a second Seeing Red at the current point, as long as we have Seeing Red. Now we really need something good to duplicate with that. As to what it is right now, I'm not sure. I would love... You know what? Shuriken is so good. We're going to leave the curse in our deck for now. The curse is nasty. But Shuriken is so good. Every 3 attacks gains us 1 strength. which means we'll be doing more damage and just going through things even quicker. Now, we've got, let's see, 1 HP for each card in our hand. So I think what we do is take the cautious play here. We'll be taking a lot of damage from regret. And that's why I'm trying to play this cautiously. We can do literally nothing with that. Wow. I think we go ahead and drink this potion as well. It's the only way we're getting any kind of progress. Our deck is not so great right now. I maybe should have removed that card. I got greedy. Okay, now we can go ahead and get ourselves a strength bonus. We're going to take 9 damage for it. Oh, we get another attack though. That's nice. If I'd attacked him, I could have killed him, but they have Spore Cloud, which on death, we get vulnerable for 2 turns, so we'd be taking extra damage. Not what we want to do. So we'll block through that and hit this fella. That's our safest bet. Because we don't want to kill him while he's attacking. Preferably, we'd kill him while he's attacking. Oh. Okay. So we can kill him. And him. Ooh. That was worrisome. The damage you... That could be good. I'm trying to build something up here, and it's just not... I'm not really feeling it right now. Gotta rest. And we're going into this with about half health. Ha. Okay, so I need more attacks. That's all there is to it. And there we did double damage with that one, which should help. And that did get us a strength. If we can keep stacking our strength up, we might be in a good position. I'm going to barricade and defend. Now, right now, barricade's doing nothing for us. We've got to put up more block than he is doing attacks. We're holding down halfway. Again, nothing to do here, really. So we'll just attack him. Do a body slam. Those cards do us no good when they come in a hand that we can't afford. Oh, that's terrible. What? I'm going to be taking some damage for this one. In the hopes of investing. If we survive. I suppose this video might end up just being an intro to the 2 characters. I think I've got to deal damage. I've had better runs on ones where I'm trying to, like, put together some ridiculous combo deck and I have no health or something. So you have to play that. And that's some damage. Would have been great to be able to get more strength. So yeah, we got super greedy on this one. Wait, nope. Yeah, we're dead here. Exhaust this just for fun. And he's dealing 8. We're taking 5. Alright. That was a terrible run. All there is to it. Just wasn't really seeing the plays on that one, so let's take advantage of this. Take a look at the silent. So since we did get to the final boss, we get this, what we saw beginning of the last one. We have 4 options. Choose a card to obtain, can be useful. Enemies in the next 3 combats have 1 HP, very useful as well. Choose a rare card, and this one is always available. These will sometimes change. Obtain a random boss relic. We're going to stick with just the standard for now. At the start of each combat, we draw 2 additional cards. That's actually, it sounds really basic, but the way the silent is set up, you often want... Ooh. Die, die, die is very nice. the silent is often very combo-y, I suppose you can say. And you often want those for setting things up. We've got Neutralize, which applies weak, kind of the opposite of vulnerable, reduces his damage. That means we can play that, which asks us to discard a card, and play 2 attacks. Very nice, very simple. Now, the big difference between the, like, gameplay-wise, I suppose. 13 damage, yeah. We can't quite kill him. So let's just block everything. This character does not heal. But, like, the broad view between the Silent and the Ironclad, in my opinion, the Ironclad is simpler. But I actually think it's easier to actually win with the Silent. Maybe that's just a matter of my playstyle matches the Silent more. Who knows? But if you can get things going, there's so much good stuff. I think Dagger Throw is very solid. And we'll take the question mark. Events can be very nice. It's not always an event. You can heal, gain max. You know, let's be risky. This messed us up last time. Moves with weak deal 50% less damage. That is so incredible. We can reduce damage by a lot. Now this will hurt. But we can play Survivor, discard it, boom. Halfway, I killed him 2/3 and took the other enemy out and got rid of everything. So this will all in total just kill him. Perfect. And that maneuver is always great. Gives you extra energy. Taking the left path because I don't want to fight an elite right now. I would like to go to the store and do useful stuff, so we're going to try to gather money. Maybe enough. I completely forgot that I had traded all my money for getting die. Oh, this is very iffy. We're 2 curses up now. We need a second store to remove that. So now we can smith and upgrade. I'm going to do neutralize. That is kind of our safety play. It can drastically reduce the amount of damage coming in at us. That is so incredible to get, but first off, regret is terrible. Real Pill is nice. Flash of Steel is honestly always good. So I'll go ahead and put that in. The reason Flash of Steel is good, let's go ahead and bring it up. It's just 3 damage and draw a card. It's free though, so what it means is you draw it, it's not a dead draw. It replaces itself, and it costs nothing. So unlike a lot of other cards of that general type, it is a completely free draw. So we're going to upgrade die here, because right now our biggest issue is large numbers of enemies. So we get Treasure, which is Peace Pipe. You can now remove cards at rest sites. So that's the other thing. You can get new things to do at rest sites. Can I have... Alright, let's go ahead and just pop you. Can I kill him? No, I cannot. You know what? I think the way to go is do that. That does all but 3. So we popped 1 of their curl-ups. And otherwise we're playing the slow play. We're getting extra energy next turn, which is a very defensive... Hell no, this isn't in order. And we didn't need to do anything but not take damage. Infinite Blade is lovely. I think, however, that's good too. So many good cards. And we don't have a clear archetype right now. So I think we upgrade that. Makes it as good as a base strike, which all of our strikes are right now, so... Okay, die would be great here. And there it is. 17. Nobody has more than that. Beautiful. Masterful Stab is so difficult, ridiculously difficult to use. Caltrips is nice, but I think we skip here. And I'm not going to mess with any elites right now. Ooh, another shop. Man, this is fun. Accuracy is really good. But I think our best bet is removing our doubt. There we go. We'll have one fight and then another rest spot. And I think that puts us in a great position. So that's the benefit of our paper crane. It is comically good. So, I could strike him for 6 damage, or I can basically invest in the next turn. Obviously, I'm going that route because in the long run, that is more damage. Since we already have this turn covered. And let's do that. So now, very nice. Go ahead and replace yourself. And get another strike. So many cards played. We're covered for the defense now. He's going to scrape us, which is debuff. Vulnerable, so now, yeah, he's going to do a ton of damage if he survives. Spoiler, he's not. Well, I suppose it's not a spoiler if I wait to say it until after. Escape Plan is another good card. It's draw a card, and if it's a skill, you gain block. It's great, honestly. It's basically a chance for free block. And I think we'll make this investment a little bigger. So you can get even more explosive turns. So, what have we got going? Well, let's flash a steel. We'll go ahead and invest with that. Discard dodge we don't need. See if we can get anything better than just a regular strike. Got a survivor, got the free block out of it. Fine and dandy. So there's also benefits to just playing cards even if they don't do anything net. Alright, he's going to really hurt us, but so we deal 9 damage here. Boom. Drop a defend. Now here he has mode shift. He takes 9 more damage, he changes to defensive mode. So he deals 6 damage. And then play die, die, die. Taking as far as possible past that point. Now sadly all that extra energy we got didn't need. And it will reset, or it won't carry over to the next round. So we're going to do a block, block, block. We didn't need near this much block. But we've got the weakness on him. Really what we want is the ability to apply more weakness to more people, because the more weakness we can apply, the better we are. Now here we're going to take some damage, and I'm just going to accept it. And we don't... Well, we've got a lot of card draw. So maybe... we can escape plan, get an extra card. Dagger throw gets us a card. What do we think? Our chances... 15... I'm going to take a risk here. That's not enough damage. We're going to change tactics. And block, block. I could have blocked more, but I discarded way more than I should have. But after we finish this fight, we'll be healed to full, because this is our boss fight. And do that. Do a little of that. Some of this. You know what? Yeah, you know what? Let's force him to mode change because he gets a huge amount of armor. I don't like that. So we're going into this with a ton of energy. And not much in the way to defend, but let's go ahead and use what we can. Neutralize him for longer. And he's dealing 4, we've still got 4 left, so let's go ahead and end it there. I feel like we did a lot there for, not having much to work with. So 8, that is 8. 1 extra. And just sneak a little bit of extra damage in there. In case you couldn't tell what was happening, he has a sharp hide. When we play an attack, well, he doesn't have it anymore, we take a bit of damage. Not the greatest, but hey. Okay, discard that. Hey, yes. He's only dealing 8 damage, so let's play one of these. And one of those. So we've gotten a little bit of damage through his mode shift. Tons of energy. He's just lost his weak. Let's go ahead and put that back. Can we get enough cards? Nope. But a lot of damage. So here's the thing we kept him from doing before. He will charge up, gets 9 shield, gets very angry, dealing 16 damage to us. But we only need to deal 9 to the block and 7 to force him to change. We've got that. And here we go. Another mode shift. We might be able to get neutralized. It can be a little tricky. Let's see. Well, we've got it. Okay, so escape plan may get a little extra. Perfect. Don't have to run that. And I think we'll go the energy play. That should put us in a good position. Alright, block, block. I should still hope for a, I don't know, block, a dagger throw. And I think we'll go ahead and take the extra damage this will cause. Or not. There we go, still blocked it all, have 2 energy left. So we got used out of one of those points of energy. And not perfect, not terrible, honestly. Now can we probably can't kill him. Ah, but this gives us the block. Well, some amount of block. He's got 38 points, 51 mode shift, so we're not shifting him, but we avoided so much ridiculous much damage. Gets a little neutralized in him, and I would honestly prefer to draw an attack. But we should be solid for next turn. I don't think we can deal enough damage to him, though. Let's drop that on him. Let's do what we can here. And we're carrying more energy to the next turn. So yeah, we're not honestly super worried about the damage he gets through to us, because he is dead. So, defeating a boss, first off, gets us the usual rewards. A lot more gold, Swift Potion, decent, and we get a rare card. Recall we got Die 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 previously. Next turn attack damage is doubled, it's really nice. Burst, your next skill is played twice. Let's look at our deck. Do we have any skills we'd really like to play twice? I mean, not really. Another Die 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 is really good. Phantasmal Killer can be good. We get a lot of energy. Like, imagine a turn playing Phantasmal Killer. If they're not attacking, Phantasmal Killer outmaneuver. That's a pretty impressive turn, right? Alright. And we get a choice of relics. So we've got this, which basically just reses us with half health. I've had runs saved by that. Tiny House gives you pretty much combat rewards plus max HP. And this is interesting. We gain, the little green symbol is energy. At the start of each turn, whenever we open a non-boss chest, we obtain a curse. Curses are, at best, just dead cards that don't do anything. At worst, they can provide all kinds of negative effects we don't really want. We're going to take this nonetheless because energy is supreme. However, we've managed to see both the Silent and the Ironclad on the first level, and got a bit of a taste for how they play. I didn't handle the Ironclad the best. Nonetheless, for now, that is Slay the Spire. We'll be back later this week to finish this run, so until then, I do hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think, both of this episode and the series in general, in the comments. But until next time, catch you later.